Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Honest Mind Podcast. In today's episode, we have two wonderful guests, and they will just introduce themselves. Hello, ladies.
Hello, I'm from Seychelles. My name is Mary Giflin, and I'm a student in Malaysia. I'm a fashion designer.
Okay, so hello, I'm KRISHA. I'm from Seychelles as well. So I'm actually a student here in Malaysia studying visual communication design. I'm also a model and I'm also a makeup artist. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, our guy, Skinny.
All right, people. My name is Skinny. I'm a student here in Malaysia, studying IT. I'm not a makeup artist though, and I'm not a fashion designer. I try to be a model. It was not successful.
Why? Why do you want to like to be? When did you try to be a model, my guy? You
I
don't
try
like
my
to be-
best now. I try my
Is
best.
it in your head or what?
Mentally,
You look like a model, though.
Right?
Hey.
no, but mentally I tried.
Mm.
I tried to convince myself, but it wasn't going well.
Confident,
I just
confident.
dropped that dream. So, guys, I'm just skinny. Thank you very much.
And yeah, so you already know me. I'm your guy Raul, and we're still talking about discipline and focus. So I will just let our guests to let us know what they think about discipline and focus. So, Krisha, you want to go first?
Yes. For me, I think discipline, everyone should have it in the everyday life. So as for me, as someone that is always late, I think that discipline.
So why is saying it so serious? Are you proud to say what?
She's so proud.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think like today I have much more discipline because I'm very early.
Yeah.
So yes,
Super heli.
Mm-hmm.
so I think like we should have like discipline in everyday life as well as me. I'm a makeup artist, so I should be very early for my appointment always. I think it's related with discipline, like how I should discipline myself to be very early for my appointment or anything that I'm attempt to do.
Mm.
Yes.
So sorry. It's also very important, especially you being a makeup artist. You need to be earlier there for your
Yes.
clients too. So
Yes, so
yeah.
It's
imagine
discipline.
imagine you're supposed to do a makeup for someone who is supposed to go to a ceremony.
I mean,
Just imagine it's a wedding day.
Yeah.
yeah. Imagine so.
And now you go late.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I have a question, but
Okay, let
yeah.
Marie just you want to say something?
Oh, yes, about discipline. When I listen to my friend now, she's talking, it's all about responsibility.
Mm.
Like, if you want, I feel disciplines become more when you are interested in something. What about the like other days, like when you don't want to do it, still need to put the discipline
Yeah.
because it's all about responsibility at the end of the day.
Discipline is responsibility.
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, Skinny, what do you want to ask?
All
Is it
right.
now or later?
All right. I want you guys to the last time me and my partner we were discussing about discipline and focus.
Mhm.
And then he said that we need to attach motivation to discipline and focus. So
Mhm.
meaning that you need motivation to be disciplined and focused. What do you guys think? For me, I disagree
For me,
100%.
I still stand in my way.
Uh-huh.
Motivation.
In my own opinion, I think it's something like related to each other.
Thank you.
They are not
Because
Thank
you
related.
you.
need to have
At least it's with
discipline
me.
to be
Thank you.
See,
motivated.
there's no way it is related.
Okay, let her finish.
Okay, go. Okay.
Yes, I think like this word it's together because you need to have discipline and you need to motivate it as well in
Yeah.
anything you attempt to do. What if you are motivated to do something but you don't have discipline?
Mm.
I don't think it will work well. So
Okay.
there will be a balance here.
But,
Unbalance.
Yeah.
but what if,
Mm-hmm.
okay, it's called discipline.
Mm.
What if you haven't think about this thing like motivating? Like I'm going to the gym. It's been a motivation. What if I didn't have any idea of going to the gym? It won't be a motivation. Motivation, you already think about it. It's all about discipline, bringing yourself to the gym, and continue with your everyday life, with
Mhm.
going to do your exercise. Motivation is all about you already think about it, going to the gym. It's it's already been a motivation. So
Mhm.
everyday life will be just a discipline.
Mm.
All right.
Mm.
So, who is on my side? Who is not on my side?
One thing I know, okay, I think
If you're on my side,
since
please raise up your hand.
disagreeing that motivation and discipline are not going in the same way, right?
Yeah, it
That's what
does
you
not
No.
just
go
said.
together.
Motivation, it's important. Motivation.
No, we're not talking
Okay,
about the
wait. Yeah.
importance at this point. We know motivation is important, but
Mm.
now I'm asking, do you think you need motivation
To be
to
disciplined.
be disciplined and
Hey,
focused?
Skinny,
Yes.
you can be telling me anything now. I will motivate today going at my house. Then when after sleeping, when I wake up early in the morning, I will forget what Skinny told me.
Mhm.
Motivation can be in 1 hour, but
Mm.
discipline in everyday life.
So that means, if I agree with her, it basically means that motivation is on its own in terms of discipline and focus. Because why I'm standing with this word that it does not, you don't need motivation to be disciplined. You said discipline is who you are, right? The character you possess, the behavior. You said, oh, you want to discipline yourself to go in every location early. You don't need motivation to come here early.
I just need discipline.
You just need discipline. Aha,
Wait,
aha.
should I talk? No,
Talk,
because
talk.
actually, right now, I mean, the example you are putting, it makes sense. You see?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
So
what
before
if,
it didn't
let
make
me,
sense.
let me put my example now.
Uh-huh.
I can't just have another example apart of the gym. You see, this is example that I gave like before we start shooting.
Yeah.
When I was saying that some people, that's why I said like some people might need motivation to be disciplined. Because you see, before you start something, maybe you might need someone to look up to. You see, some people might not feel like this is what I need in my life, so I just need to set what I have to follow and everything. So I will just follow all those steps. Okay, this is one side, and then the other side is that other people, they might feel like maybe if they are going to resource to social media, and then they are seeing someone that is working well, like is everything that is doing is actually good, especially like okay for the gym side, like the worker is doing is working for him, everything is disciplined because at that point I believe that that person will be disciplined. Okay, now me that I'm watching that person, and I feel like it's time for me to make a change to my body. Don't you feel
Mhm.
like after watching that person, I can use that person as my motivation? Like, I mean, it can be also an inspiration, but after all, I will be like, oh, this person is actually like personal trainer, online personal trainer, everything. So it can just be like my motivation, you see, because I'm actually seeing in him what I want to achieve, you see. So I will just use it as a motivation. Do you think in that aspect they can work together?
No.
Hey, my guy.
I'm still gonna stand on my words.
We were arguing like this for 1 hour, and
Oh.
I
See,
give him a lot of examples.
I'm still
He
gonna
still
stand on my
no.
words that you don't need motivation to be disciplined and to focus. Those character is what you should possess.
I should possess motivation.
No, you should possess that behavior of being disciplined and focus.
What if no one there's okay, okay, what if there's no social media, no one cares about what you want to do, and no one give you motivation?
You can also be your own motivation.
You
Do you know?
ah
Yeah, you
really?
can be your
Let
own
me tell you,
motivation.
you can be your own motivation,
Yeah,
but
to be disciplined.
okay, I go too far.
Yeah.
No, but I'm still going to disagree that you don't need motivation to be disciplined. She just said, right? She made a decision because being disciplined is making a decision. Obviously,
Mm.
you have to decide to say, I want to do this, I don't want to do this. So it's a character you possess, it's a behavior you should possess or you want to possess. Being focused is looking way ahead of things, right? So if you put maybe motivation to focus, blah blah blah, I understand, but not motivation to discipline.
But Skinny, I realized something now.
What?
Uh-huh. She's switching. She's switching.
Oh, she want to
no,
go to your side.
my friend saying like if like whenever she have makeup to do,
Mhm,
she will be motivated to go to work.
mhm.
But what if she didn't like to do being a makeup artist? She will never be motivated to go.
Aha. You
Alright.
see.
No,
You see.
it's not about that.
You see.
Wait, Skinny.
Now, okay. Now
Okay.
you are on my side, is it?
She's on her own side now.
No. What about everyday life?
Uh-huh.
What is it? It's just discipline. There's
Yeah.
no motivation around.
There's no
Yeah,
motivation.
it's true.
Wait.
Okay, finish,
There's
finish.
no motivation around.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
just discipline. Continue. Live your everyday life.
Mm,
Yes.
So motivation comes always when you want something.
mm,
Always discipline need to have.
Yes.
Focus as well.
And
Yeah.
focus.
You know what you just say, that in everyday life, okay, you might need discipline. I agree with that. But at some point in your life, you might need motivation. Yes or yes. You guys can disagree or no. But I believe that at some point in your life, you will need motivation. Yes or yes. Me, I'm not saying that every day you will need motivation. No. There will be some days whereby you will feel
I think
depressed. Depressed. You also go about depressed. You say that when you are disciplined and focused, you cannot be
Good point.
depressed.
you cannot be depressed.
You
Do-
see.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see.
Okay, let the ladies answer. Do you think that if you're disciplined and focused, you will be depressed?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
There's
no.
no
Why?
way.
Why?
Because thank you.
depression is something like whenever you are depressed, I
Mhm.
think you should like be discipline yourself and focus and have a motivation as well.
Okay, so
Yes.
here's the thing. Depression can come any form of
Yeah.
like okay, so what if you have a bad news like related to a family member? Are you not going to feel depressed?
Yes.
All right.
So what if
I
by
think
that time
you're trying to convince
No,
her.
I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that.
You see the way she said it,
Depression-
yeah. You know that she's being
Wait,
convinced.
no, wait.
Ah.
That's what I'm saying. That depression and motivation is not something that happens every day, but you will always be like a day whereby you will feel depressed or motivated while you are disciplined and focused. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, if you're disciplined and focused, and then you have bad news, you see about regarding, I don't know, maybe family member or whatever.
But wait, why can you let your, if you say you're disciplined and focused, why can you give room for depression?
Sometimes you cannot control depression.
What do you think?
You cannot control depression.
Mary, what do you think?
Yeah, I think like when I realize motivation with depression. Okay, what if no one care about my depression? Motivation just can wake me up today. Think about okay, I'm going to do what I'm always do, but the everyday life again, it's about discipline. Even though I'm hurt, it's like depression.
Mm.
I can always rely on the motivation.
Okay.
So I'm going to rely on the discipline to get back myself.
Yes.
Mm.
Thank you.
Mm.
But as
Thank you.
for me
I think
as
we
well,
both think alike. You can see it, right? She said that depression will come, yes,
Mhm.
but you cannot let it eat you or distract you from your goals, because what you have possessed the character of what being disciplined and focused.
Mm.
So even though you have someone die or this one, it doesn't stop you. You still have to keep that discipline. If someone die now and then you're supposed to go for a fashion shoot, do you think you're going to be distracted with that thing? You have to discipline yourself to say, you know what?
You just
No,
say-
listen.
Wait.
Listen. No, see where I'm coming from. It's a sense of discipline
Mm.
to say, you know what? I know it has happened. Yes. Nobody wish for anything bad.
Mhm.
But now, you know that, okay, that thing, it has been the plan all along. So you cannot tell me you have to drop everything just because of the sad news. So you're going to what? Discipline yourself to what? And focus to say, okay, I don't want to let this eat me.
Skinny, so I can like so the discipline will get me back to myself.
Yeah.
Because the everyday.
Yeah. You're going to get back to yourself
You know-
because you have what?
Okay,
Discipline.
I feel like maybe you guys should be like in that situation. So
No,
that
my guy.
that's where I
have
would like
been.
to see.
See,
That's where I would
see,
like to see like
I have
your-
been
Yeah.
I have been in that situation.
Mm.
I have been in that situation. Someone told me, our guy told me,
Mm,
minister told me.
mm,
One time he told me like, Skinny, you know we have been doing podcasts and some things you used to say. I was surprised that you really possess them.
mm.
Because when I had the bad news, right? I don't really let it eat me and then just draw me back. I still keep on the course. Of course, I'm hurting. Of course, I'm not okay. Of course, but when you let your emotions take over you, take control of you, then it's done. So for me, I discipline myself to not let emotions get to me.
So you don't have feelings.
I have feelings.
What
I
what
feel.
feelings do you have?
I feel, my guy.
But
What
I
feelings do
don't
you
know.
have?
this is you
You don't
guys.
feel anything
You
or what?
guys are strong, I can say.
No,
but
no, the discipline make us strong.
Yes, thank
you know
you.
why? Like, okay, my past few months of my life, it was so difficult for me.
Mhm.
So if I realize, okay, motivation to forward for me to get my life back together, my past life. No, I need to have the discipline for me to have my future life. The discipline, my everyday life.
Mm.
Bringing new things.
Please, can we give a round of
discipline to go
applause
to
for her,
gym.
please? Please.
Yeah.
It's a discipline to live what your everyday life. Please take your pen, your paper, just jot things down.
And again, guys, if you agree or disagree, let us know in the comments. Because after all, here, these people here, I'm not
No, but
100%
it's the
convinced
truth.
with
So
them.
Mary, what do you think? Do you think because something happened, you should forget about your discipline and your focus?
no.
Yeah.
You
Sorry,
should
I called
focus.
her
It's
Mary.
KRISHA.
KRISHA. Sorry.
You should focus as
Mhm.
well and have the motivation
Yeah.
and be
You should not let
disciplined.
it just drop you down.
Yeah, because anything can cause depression. Anything in life can
Mhm.
cause depression. It's just that we have how you handle yourself
Yeah.
and how you have the discipline to keep on
Mhm.
going with the issue.
Yes. A discipline to what?
You know that
Keep on going.
depression is something unexpected, right?
Yes.
So-
but sometimes it's
My brother,
expected as well.
I think personally, nobody planned to be depressed. None of us plan to be depressed. None of us
Definitely.
plan to have bad news.
Definitely.
But it doesn't stop you from staying focused and be disciplined.
Mm.
So, like I said, even though, for example, we lose someone, it doesn't stop your course. You see, people say life is for the living, right? So, what we have to do now, you just have to stay focused. Of course, you need to understand that. I know you
This
might be
man,
thinking
you don't
I
have
don't have
feelings.
feelings. It's what you're thinking. But I do have feelings. Okay? But I'm not this one that want to show my emotion side, blah blah blah, blah, blah. I'm not more of a
Are
crying
you
type.
afraid to be open?
I'm super open. But
No, with your emotion.
my emotion, who I want to tell my emotion? Who will I tell the emotion?
You already show us that
Sometimes,
you're scared.
sometimes it's good
No.
to talk. You know about especially your emotion because
No,
you
but
might just
for
be
me in my life, I have
holding it
people I
there.
talk to. I have people I talk to. I have people when something is going not well. I have people I can talk to say, this is what's going on. This is how I'm feeling. Da, da, da. But
So
I don't
at
just
that
talk
time,
to
at that time,
everybody.
you are not depressed.
I'm not depressed.
Oh,
But wait, so you want to tell me that because you have people you talk to, does it show that you're depressed or something is going on? You're able to discuss with someone. It's good to talk to someone, right? So what are we saying? It doesn't show
And
that I'm
it's
depressed.
nice men have someone to talk to.
Yeah, for me, I have friends like real OGs. I think they'll watch this video, of course.
Men not usually open. Oh my god.
No, for me, I'm more like real OGs. Not just I don't just talk to everybody. There are some things I have. Maybe some friends I can never let that friend know, but I can just let at this. I have like if I can count, I have like at least 4 friends I can talk to. If something is going wrong and I'm not feeling too well, I can talk to them like CCC. The same way they can talk to me. You see? So I'm not this kind of person that just talk to everybody, everything. Oh my! There are some people who just talk to everybody, and I think they are not disciplined enough. To be honest,
Discipline is again.
yeah. Because if you're disciplined enough, you should know who you should talk to. You don't just talk to everyone. You cannot just see Skinny today and start to tell me a problem. You see? Like, does it make sense?
But some people do though.
Yes.
Yeah, they
meet
do,
you today
but
and they start telling you about their problems.
that's the thing. So, but it's no fun.
People that are really in depression will tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's because they don't have like somebody to really listen to them. This is why they open up.
You think
And start
maybe
talking.
they have somebody to listen to, but like the person that doesn't want to listen to the person what they want to say to you because you don't
Yeah.
want to hear the truth.
Yeah.
Can be as well.
I think it's not. Do you think it's bad to show emotions?
Yes, it's bad.
Some
Bad,
people
right?
think that showing emotions will make you feel weak.
Yes, it will make you feel weak.
Why?
So sometimes you can act strong and not show any emotions. Say, I know you are strong.
But
So-
after all, I feel like you acting like this, in a way, you are actually suffering. You
Yeah.
see, when you are not really
How,
showing out.
how can you be suffering if you made that decision? I don't think you're suffering. It's a
My
decision
guy.
you made, right? Whatever decision you make is on you, even though you are suffering. But regardless, you made a decision. So I think you should stand up to it and just take the bull by the horn and just move on. And why I don't like for me I don't really like people who show emotion to everything. It's crazy. Why I say this because small thing we're supposed to just use brain.
That's wait.
Small thing.
Wait,
It's very
wait.
small. Like we can just use brain and then just solve it.
I
But
feel you
now
are
That's-
talking for
You
me
have-
now.
Yeah, I'm
Because
sorry.
this is another level.
I used to show emotion for everything.
Really?
Now,
Nah, you need to
since
change.
I'm back to myself now, I like, hey, never again.
You are
Yeah.
very smart.
You know
I
that
don't know.
you know
Me?
that's another
Yeah.
thing. He's just talking for himself.
No.
People are very different.
My guy,
You see,
I'm not
people are very
talking for
different.
myself alone.
I'm
I'm
yes,
talking
you
in
are.
general.
Yes, you are.
Why I'm saying I'm talking in general because, like I said, there are some just small things you're supposed to use brain. It's not your heart. It's not
That's
your
how you
feelings.
think.
It's
And
not what I think.
And it's
It's how it's
okay.
supposed to be.
You know, no.
It's okay to show emotion,
No.
but not to everything. Imagine you're supposed to say, okay, how do we open this bottle? Right? How do we open this bottle? Now, some people will show emotion when they go there. Oh, it's not opening. No, just for instance, okay? Just for instance. Oh, it's not opening. But now, here's where the brain is going to work here. All right, you try. It's not working. Okay. Now you come back and say, let's what? Do it together. Let's open it. Brain.
But maybe the
But
person
now,
is crying.
emotion
No,
now
maybe
will
the
make
person,
you just be like,
maybe the
"Oh,
person is not crying because it's not opening. Maybe
Mm.
it's crying because of something else that happened.
Yes.
And
Why-
seeing this bottle,
that is
this
the
bottle not
problem.
opening
They will put
is
emotions.
frustrating him.
That is
It's
the
not-
problem. That is why emotion is not good.
Ah.
It is not good. You see now, you just gave a clear example to
Yeah,
say the
that's
person
right.
has a problem before and I put it into this small bottle.
Me, I'm
It's
trying
not
to think
supposed to be in the
about.
problem,
I'm
right?
trying to think about everyone. You see,
I think
For
some
me,
people are
just
just
feel like-
thinking
I
about
just
their
thinking-
past now
I'm
to
just
say,
thinking
hey,
about
I did this thing.
what specific.
I can see their faces. You'll be like, hey, I really did this thing. I'm not supposed to show this
It's
emotion.
time this is honest mind. So
Come on, let's share. Let's
open
share.
up.
Okay,
say-
what happened, and then you show the emotion.
Okay,
Tell us.
okay, let me say emotions. Emotions like okay, girls like to put emotions in everything.
Mm.
Mhm.
Like
How do you think it's good?
sometimes
Okay.
because
Now you won't disagree.
because
No,
Because-
I'm coming. I'm coming.
because
I
sometimes
have to hear what she has to say.
like even your partner or your friend needs to know how you are feeling.
All right.
Like
Every time.
not every time. Sometimes sometimes be like, come on, every time to you emotion.
but people will still get tired, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I think sometimes it's just brain work. You know, I don't know, but I just feel like if it's brain work, it's easy. Even when it comes to relationship, right, or friendship, I think for me, I think it's better to put more brains than more feelings and heart. Why I say this? Small things you're supposed to understand. Instead,
Again, my
it will
guy.
become a
Again,
problem.
my guy. This is an issue. Don't think just for yourself. People are different. For you, okay. For you, you think that okay. You
I'm not thinking
supposed
for
to-
myself.
No, you are.
All right, people.
For
If
you,
you
no. For you-
maybe think like me because this man always think
For
I'm thinking
you-
for
for
myself. You
you,
think
you
like me?
think
Drop
that-
it to the comment section.
For you, you think that small things people are supposed to understand. Yes or
Yes.
yes. People are not the same, my guy.
I know.
And so
We
you
learn
need to
every
think of-
day. I'm not saying that we don't learn. I'm not saying that we don't learn. We learn every day. So, but before we continue arguing, I want to hear their story.
Yeah,
of
because
how
if we,
you guys
if
tell
we
us a
argue
story
here,
Tell us a
of
story.
not
how
finish.
you're supposed to use your brain and then you
Actually,
decided
the
to use
floor is
emotions.
yours because if we take it here, we not agree on anything.
If me and this man continue this thing, this banter,
Okay, may I have an example? Okay, for example, maybe I'm watching a movie with my partner,
Mm.
and the
Secret.
movie is a very sad movie. I don't want
partner,
to
we have
show.
catched you today.
So who's crying, you or him?
Like I don't want to show my emotion. I'll be like, okay, I'm strong enough next to this guy. I would cry. So I'm not showing my emotion because if I start crying, he will think like this girl is weak. She's crying over a movie.
No, but I think that happened with all mates actually.
Yes,
It's,
me,
you know,
I would cry. I'll be no, I'm watching this movie.
Really?
I would cry. Because if I start crying, you think like, this girl
Hey,
is weak,
KRISHA, but now the movie will be more interesting. You are
If
crying.
I start crying, I will...
wait.
All
You
right.
are crying, and that
How many
guy
of
will
us
be
watch
still-
Titanic?
Oh my God,
Did
this
you cry?
movie.
I haven't not movie.
You have not
have
watched
made
it,
me
really?
cry. For me, never.
But
I
you
never
guys
cried
have
for
watched it,
movie.
right?
Yeah.
Did you
I
cry?
watch it.
Me, I've cried every time. I can cry again and
You
again
know why
and
it
again.
would be more interesting when you are crying in front of your guy? No, the movie will be more interesting. He will be like, you see emotion, it good in somehow. The guy will be like, oh, don't cry.
Yeah.
Because it has to do with
Not every guy will
You
be
know,
like God
sometimes-
cry. Some guy will be like,
sometimes we
Yeah.
don't want to do it, but we
Attention,
just
it's
have
some
to.
attention now.
You see, emotions need what? Attention.
yes.
But even okay, maybe for me, I'm just attracted to brain. Maybe for me, I'm just attracted to brain. But yeah, for me, I'm attracted to brain. Of course, I won't lie. So you guys already catch me. So I'm attracted to brain rather than just emotion. Of course, people have emotion. People feel. I feel too. That's why I said.
I doubt. I doubt. He said,
Why? What do you doubt? You see?
No.
she just don't want to argue with you.
No, for me, I have emotions, of course. Everybody does. But I would rather use my brain on a lot of things more than to put emotions.
Are you going to use your brain on depression as well?
Yes. If I'm depressed, or that's why I'm trying to think about what make me depressed. Or I don't know.
You cannot be depressed.
I cannot be depressed. Honestly speaking.
Definitely, this is honest mind. So
Honest mind, of course. So, you see, for me, I cannot be depressed. Why? Because I have some things that can keep me going. And it's a discipline I put on myself to say what, no matter what happens, I leave no room for depression. So now I made a decision. I need to what? Stay with it. So discipline myself to what? Stay with that decision. It's just like how you made a decision to come, right? So how did you get here? It's the same way. So the same way I feel like you can fight depression. It's easy. You just have to remove yourself from that negativity or remove yourself from that thing that can, of course, bring you down. Just stay in the course. That's why I say small brain
my
walk.
guy, I will not follow you because.
Small brain
Depression's
walk.
not easy.
So okay,
Yeah,
let's
it's not-
just.
it's not
I feel
easy
like-
for
Smart
people.
thinking, very smart thinking.
No, I think it's just the way it is. I don't know. It's just
It's
the
not
way
the
it
way
is.
it is. It's the way you think. It's the way you
All right,
think,
people.
which is
If you
different.
agree with me, you
It's
can
the
drop
way you
a thumbs
think.
up or something, and then
And again, for me, I'm not against the way you think. It's okay, but I don't try to put it on everyone.
everyone should think that way.
You see,
Oh.
you see,
That's
the
the problem.
Issue.
But
That's the
if
issue.
everyone thinks that way, no one will have emotion.
So you guys just think I don't have emotion?
You're just scared of your emotion.
No, I'm not scared of what. I just tell you something. I said I'm more of a brain person than heart feeling person. That's why I say I'm attracted to brain. Seriously speaking, I'm also attracted to people who wants to learn also because we learn every day. I'm a very teachable person, so
So
I'm
wait,
attracted to people
sorry.
who's teachable.
You say you're a very teachable person, and then you are the one that also just say that when there are some things that you consider simple,
Yeah,
there are some
it's
people
simple.
so no, and then how are you going to teach that person if you are just thinking that
It's,
how
but
come
okay,
you
wait.
don't know this thing?
But
you should know this.
But we know
You
about
think
common
that you are
sense,
going
right?
to teach
Yes,
it like this?
What is common sense? Okay, let's give examples. Okay, maybe the definition is too much, but let's give example of common sense. Come on, ladies, you can do it. Let's go.
Tick tack, tick tack.
Tick tack. All right, this is common sense. All right, this is how I see common sense. Right, this is a bottle of water. Huh? You cannot open it. I'm going to use this water as a pure example. You cannot open it. Right? Common sense is you asking for help to open
What
it.
if you're alone?
You call someone on the phone. We're in a
Yes.
digital world,
Just
right?
open
You can
a
call a
bottle of
friend.
water.
Even
If you
even
cannot, you
even
use a
in
knife. Done.
my guy, even in who wants to be a millionaire, they will call a friend. You see, you can call a friend to say that is common sense. You can call a friend to say, "Hey, my friend, I have a bottle of water in front of me. How do I open it?" That's why you're using common sense to what?
You
Solve
think
this
that you
problem.
think that friend will think that, why are you calling me to just open a bottle of water?
That's why common sense is not common. It's not common. And I agree to that word, honestly. That's why I say there's some things I feel like maybe we're supposed to have common sense to just do some certain things, but we just deny the fact that we don't want to have common sense.
So,
What? Why you breathing?
oh my god, I mean, I feel like
Life
maybe-
is too serious having common sense. Sometimes you should be crazy, you know.
See, I'm crazy on my own way, of course. That's why common sense is still important. Even in your crazy way, you still need common sense.
But okay, let's go back to opening this bottle of water. I won't call anybody to open this bottle of water.
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna call anyone,
No, I will try.
and you're struggling.
yeah.
I will try and open
Use
this bottle of
something
water
like that.
myself. I will use something. You know?
You use something, right? It's common sense. Seriously speaking, the option is not only for you to call someone.
Yeah.
The option
Let's
is to
do
find
something.
alternative. Common sense is like alternatives, to say, okay, you've tried to use your hands. Okay, let me look for something.
Yes.
It's common sense. But what about someone who will keep that bottle and wait for you to come back? imagine you can do this, right? And then you keep the bottle and then wait. Let's say you wait for your friend or your sister to come back or your family to come back for them to open it for you. So what does it show? You're not applying
Maybe
what?
she's not in a rush, so she doesn't mind waiting. You don't know.
She might waiting. She
She's
need
not
the
in a-
water.
Maybe she doesn't need it at the moment. She doesn't mind waiting.
She need the
She can
content.
just wait.
She need the content in the bottle. Honestly.
So
So you
okay,
can see.
we haven't touched on this point. We talked about discipline, but we haven't dived into focus. So, what do you ladies think about focus?
In my opinion, I think everybody in the own perspective, they are focused on certain things. Maybe, like they have different opinion about focusing on something. Maybe it can not make sense, but they can focus on something. You know?
I mean, they have to.
Yeah, they have to.
If you're not focused on something, you are lost. Honestly,
Yes, you are lost in this kind
you need
of
to be
world.
focused on at least one thing.
One
Or
thing,
else
yeah.
you are lost. Actually.
Yeah. But I think focus is in everyday life itself.
So
You
why
really
is focus important to you?
Okay, what if you have goals? How can you achieve your goals without focus?
How can you achieve
I
your
think
goals?
Focus, it works with discipline.
Yes.
Yes, that's why it's
That's why they are going
Discipline
together. Discipline and
focus.
focus. So definitely. So yeah, basically is they actually see the main word there, which is that focus is actually you having a goal. You see, and if you don't have a goal in this life, what are you doing with your life
Yes.
then?
yeah.
Just
should- you
living,
should-
maybe.
It's just leaving. You cannot just leave. Okay, do you think you can just leave, Mary? You think you can just leave?
Sometimes when I'm lost, okay. Our example was on depression. What if I don't go back to myself and focus? You understand?
You will be just living without focus.
Yeah. Like depression will make you be
Do
like
you agree with her? Do you agree with her?
Yeah, because at a certain
You
point,
don't have
if you
to. You don't really have. Not because he's your friend.
no. Because I made an example about depression. So if you don't focus when you're in depression, you'll be like just wake up, go and shower,
You will
back
lose-
on my
Yeah.
bed,
lose
just
yourself.
sleep.
It's like no plan, you know?
No
yeah,
plan,
no
yeah.
plan, yeah.
Nah, it's not. I think focus is just part of us who we are. He will say it's just you skinny, but
But
I don't think
no, I'm
we
just
should
listening to you.
possess
I'm just listening.
we
I
should
don't have to
possess.
argue with this. I don't have to disagree with you every time. So
Yeah,
just talk.
but it's good to disagree sometimes. Speak your mind, honest mind. So I think focus is just look like I said the previous video, looking forward to things. Looking ahead of things. You just focus, regardless of what comes your way. You just focus. And yeah, I like what she said. She said discipline and focus what goes together.
Definitely.
Because if you're disciplined, you'll be focused. Even when distraction comes, you're able to find your way.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like this is like more like a personal question, and how do you like stay? I mean, on your own, like how do you stay disciplined and focused? What do you do to stay disciplined and focused personally?
Okay. That's a very personal question, but I would like to share my opinion. Like for me, you're asking like focus, right? For the past months in my life,
Mm-hmm.
I've been like, my life was, I didn't have, how can I say that? I don't want to go like straightforward. Just
Don't
want,
go to the corners.
Yeah.
I know.
You are
Or
honest,
else you will
man.
end up missing.
That's the one made me what I am today now. Because if I was not depressed like in my past month, now because of the focus, I put myself in, I said I need to be focused
In what?
in my everyday life.
Yeah.
If I continue in my past life,
You want
I don't focus on my future life. That's I need to put the discipline to continue.
Woo! It's like a round of applause.
Nice one.
Yes. But as for me, in my own perspective, like whenever I think of my mom, I will think of discipline and focus because
Yeah.
I feel like
So wait, you're using her as your motivation. Is it?
yeah. No, not as my motivation, but as a way for me to be able to focus.
It's because of a character, right?
Yes,
A
for me to-
behavior. So you are
yes.
this man.
Yeah.
This man.
Yeah,
Okay.
like every time I think of my mom, I see myself like, okay, KRISHA, you will need to discipline yourself to do this. You will need to discipline yourself to do that, and you will need to focus as well. I'm doing everything because like of her. I feel like I'm
Yes.
focusing in everything that I'm attempting to do. It's because of her. Yeah.
I have a question. Do you enjoying that version? Do you enjoy that version
Yes.
of yourself?
Yes.
That's the most important thing. You need
Even
to
though
enjoy
I
it.
can be in depression sometimes, my motivation is my mom.
See?
Like I will find ways. I will say like, no, Krisha, just wake up and stop being depressed.
Oh.
Focus.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So your motivation is your mom, right?
And focusing on
What if I'm not saying what if your mom was not there anymore, just you? Okay. So what will make you continue in your everyday life?
I will use her as well to make me continue because I will want to do everything for her to be able to be proud of me, to be able to be happy of
Yeah.
where I am at or anywhere, anything I attempt to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will still
definitely
use
she will be
her.
proud.
Remember
I
your
mean,
words.
she's
And she's
proud
proud
already.
right now,
She's
you know.
Remember
proud
your
already.
word. I will ask you one day, Krisha, what did you say? Okay.
Don't just try to pretend here.
What did you say that there?
But every time I'm feeling depressed, I think of, oh, I cannot do this.
So you do feel depressed sometimes.
Yeah. So I need
For me,
to
I,
focus.
for me, I don't. I
You
don't.
don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're still trying to put it on everyone.
I'm gonna. Why I'm gonna say this is because I don't give room for it. Depression is a big word, and it's a big thing in our life.
Yeah.
Depression is not challenges, so you need to understand. Depression can be like a symptom or like a side way of challenges, but really depression is it's like a big thing. It can just crush you. So I don't give room for it.
It's good.
But me,
It's
I
good
think
for you.
depression is good. In
No.
a way. No,
No.
because of depression, I know what I was depressed of. Life is good.
Yeah.
It can also be as another way of motivation. that depression that you are
I,
facing
I
right
don't
now.
think I need to be depressed. Like I said, challenges alone, when you're doing something and then it's not working, alone should teach you instead of falling into depression. You know, like I don't know if we're really understanding depression. Depression for me is like this: you're trying to get something, and then now you did not get it. Let's use a visa for example. Trying to get a visa, and then now you didn't get it.
I cannot be depressed for that.
No, I'm using an example. There are people who are depressed because they did not get a visa.
Yes.
So alone you were declined. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. So now you need to ask yourself, how do you overcome that challenge? You see? So now you're gonna find solutions. Like, let me use myself for an example. Last 2 years, I applied for France visa. When I applied, they declined. Guess why they declined? Because I did not state I wanted to go for tourism. I did not state where I'm supposed to be at, this, that, what I'm going to do. I didn't know that part. But I filled the form, everything. I pay for the visa. I went there for the submit my document, everything. And then now they did not give me. It has been my whole plan to go there, right? People now might fall into depression because they get that challenge of being declined. So what did I do? Last year, I tried again. You see, I tried again. When I tried again, this time, I had that travel document and everything. I had to state everything. But now, I had some issues with my bank statement. My bank did not provide the actual amount which was in my account. But they bring the listing for the last time. And I didn't take notes. I just like, okay, because I know I had the money inside my account. So in my mind, I was thinking like, okay, when the bank bring the account statement, because the bank have to stamp it, when they bring the account statement, it will show that this is the amount in my account. The bank did not provide it. So what happened now? They start to say, oh, they give me now they tick that box of the travel thing, where I'm going to and where I'm going to be at and stuff like that. Now they tick that box. But now, they decline me now because of the statement. So now it's a challenge, right? Why am not? It has been my plan to go to Paris. You see, I want to go to Paris. I want to go to France. Okay, so it has been the plan, right? It has been a dream to go there. But now, why am I not depressed? I see it as a challenge. You think this time, if I'm going to apply now, I'm going to get everything done? If another thing happened to say, oh, there's this other document you have to bring, I'm not going to fall into depression. I have to keep doing it. So you see, it's a challenge. Why depression is bad is that you get declined, and then what? Negativity, the thoughts, bad things, everything is in your head. You just feel like nothing has worked in your life. Nothing. Depression make you don't see even the small things that work in your life. Small blessings. Depression will never make you see them. It will make you just see all the bad things that you have gone through, the past hurt, people that has hurt you. You will not even think about the people that has done good to you. Mary, you will not think about KRISHA. Never like, oh, this is my good friend. You will just think about
Everything's negative for now.
yes. So that's depression. So you see, falling into that area, negativity, bad news, everything. That's the only thing. And that's the only thing you can spread. You cannot even spread good. That's depression, you see. But now, for people like us that don't fall into depression, what do? We see the challenge, small challenge. We move on. That's it. Simple as that. It's simple, but maybe some people will say it's hard. My friend will say it's hard, but it's simple.
Me, I'm always trying to think about everyone. So, I mean, it's good that this is how you are feeling it. This is how you are. And good thing is that you already know yourself. So, some
Yeah.
people are different. They might not like think the same. They might not act the same. They might not take all the information or all the decisions the same as you.
And I
Which is
think that's
okay.
why people like us need to be more out there to push positivity.
Right? Yeah.
Honestly speaking. So people don't fall into. That's why I'm here, guys. I'm here to push positivity. Okay? So yeah, just if you need me to put you in that
Let's set
level
an
that I
appointment
am,
with him.
just pay small thing, just give you that small knowledge. No, but seriously, it's just how I handle myself, and I think every one of us you examine yourself, right? Right. So when you finish examining yourself, what do you do?
So next time for you to
Hmm.
go see what you're going to do.
You see what you're going to do. You're going to focus on other things, right?
Yeah.
You see. So you don't have to fall into depression. It's not nice.
But sometimes,
No, I don't think you should create a room for it.
no,
It's just a discipline.
yeah.
It's a discipline to say, you know what? I'm not gonna think about the bad
You
things.
know, even though I've been through depression, sometimes you can be sitting and then the depression hits like, I think about the past things again, and that's how I need to be focused. Like, no, 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 don't. Just focus.
Yeah. I think the last episode we talk about what are the things that can stop your discipline and focus.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're thinking about the past,
Stop thinking about the past. Yeah.
thinking about the past. So you don't think about the past. You just
No.
focus on where you're going to. And that's why I love her example. What KRISHA said, she said she look at her mom as a motivation. She keeps going. She's seen her do it and gone through it. She's fighting to say, I'm going to get through it also.
Definitely. It's good. It's good actually. But you really have to, like, because of the money they're spending.
Because of the money
Because
that's spent,
trust me that. Trust me that. Trust
yes,
me
so
that.
you have no choice.
Yeah, we have no choice. After all, I mean, it's good that you are using them as a motivation, but you don't have no choice.
Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
have to do your best because after all, what if you fail and then you tell your mom that, yeah, I failed, but I use you as a motivation, so
Yeah.
next time I will try. Next time, where? Where is the money?
But I think we should also to be able to stay disciplined and focused. I think we should be open to failures. That's what I think, because if you fail, you'll be able to learn. Okay,
Yeah,
depends
so-
on how you see it. You see,
Yeah.
when you like when I did not get the visa, right?
Mm.
I'm able to learn to say, oh, there's this new thing I'm supposed to do. So now I see every process as a learning process. You see? So I think if you fail, it's okay to fail.
Yes.
When you fail, the most important thing, don't fall
It's how
into
you
that
take it.
failure.
Yeah, you need to
Don't
like-
fall. You just have to use it as a lesson to
Mm.
skyrocket more. Because whatever thing that has brought you down before, when you see it coming, you're able to skate through it.
Mm.
See? You guys are thinking. Tell us
Are you
what's in
still
your mind.
processing or?
I'm processing
Yeah.
every
Think-
words, everything.
Like
Are we
you
going too
putting
fast,
me in
or?
the reality of life.
Right?
I'm a girl. I needed this every time.
You
Talk
need this,
about
right?
it.
You see, I told you.
What
They
did you
need people
tell
like
me?
us in the world too.
Ah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
Mimi.
You see?
yeah.
Yeah. And that's why we are here. We are just here to just spread the good
Motivate
news
you,
and
educate
motivate
But
you.
sometimes alone, I will just be thinking. Now we are
Okay, wait.
talking
I can
about
hear your heartbeat on my on the
Huh?
I can hear your heartbeat on the speaker.
Is he
Mic.
nervous?
Can you take the thing up a little bit? Let's see.
Are you nervous or what?
Yeah, I think she is. Ah, that's perfect. Can you... All
I
right.
mean, you just need
Thank
to
you.
relax and yeah.
I mean,
Just
like
normal
maybe
talk.
because it's there.
All right. So now I have one question for KRISHA. She's not speaking too much.
Really?
She's just thinking and thinking.
Oh wait,
and
before you
thinking and
ask,
thinking.
you guys have like something to ask or?
Yeah, you guys have
The floor
something
is
to ask
open.
us.
Eh?
You guys are not asking us questions.
don't-
You guys
yeah.
are letting
I'm
us.
okay so
We
far.
feel like we are ready for your questions, but
Really?
you don't want to drop any questions.
Okay, at least ask us one question is ish before we end the session.
Before end the session.
This one, you cannot ask him any question.
Why? You can ask me any
Brains,
question.
brains.
You know me for this
Okay,
session.
who always work with their feelings? Raise your hand. If you always work with your feelings,
Me sometimes, not
50,
all the
50,
time.
50.
Sometimes,
work with your
Sometimes.
feelings,
yeah.
right?
50.
Because I always, most of the times I always think about the other.
So you
Because
mean
sometimes
because
I
I
don't want to
because I
offend
use
the
my
other, so
my
that's why
brain, it doesn't mean I don't think about the
I
other
don't know
person.
about you. I'm saying about.
I
I'm
don't know
talking about
because
myself.
the way you say it is like
No, I'm talking.
skinny.
No.
For me, I understand people's feelings, okay? But one thing I try to do is to there are some small, like I said, that small thing is sometimes it's just crazy because there are small things. I don't think we need to put feelings. We just have to use brain and let's just talk it out instead of crying, instead of accusing the person. Let's just talk. Come on, let's sit down. Let's talk it out and then let's get it done.
What if the person needs to cry first?
It's okay to cry.
Needs to-
It's okay. Even dogs
When was
cry.
the last time you cried?
Me?
5 years
Okay.
ago.
Have you seen a crocodile crying?
This is how you see a crocodile cry. Really? How can you say that? No, I'm not much of a crier. Um, yeah, I'm not much of a crier. Let's say if something happened, I don't like to cry because it puts you in a very bad situation. But it's okay to cry if you like to cry. Sometimes people cry it out to just forget about everything. For me, I'm not much of a crier. I'm just a easy guy, and then just try to get through it.
Hmm.
You know, I'm gonna feel. I'm most of the time how I don't cry or see things. I think I can feel hot when maybe someone who's close to me do something really terrible to me or something I feel like I might not do to that person. I might feel hot. And I might feel disappointed, you know. But talking about crying, no. I put myself in a point of where I'll be disappointed to see I didn't expect this from this person. You know, I'll be so disappointed, I'll be hot. But crying, nah. Nah, we don't cry. I don't cry, I don't say we. Sorry, I don't cry.
Yes, sometimes.
It's good to cry, right?
Yeah, but sometimes life puts you in
Okay,
positions
how
where
often do you guys
become
cry?
Me, I can cry every time something.
It's free, right?
Lately, like
I think you have too much water in your body. You're trying to bring it out. Please, media, bring buckets so we can just cry for us. We need
Me, I
water.
can
So,
cry every time.
at least if we cry, we can stop paying water bill.
okay, let's just cry. Stop.
Yeah.
No, because maybe I'm a very sensitive person. Somebody can just raise his or
You
her
just
voice. I
said
can cry.
earlier that you don't show your emotion.
No, it depends. Like, okay, at the movie, I cannot show with my partner I'm crying over a movie, I cannot do that. But at something else or anything else, I will just show my emotion when it's time. Yeah.
When it's time. So, when is the right time for you to show your emotion?
When you cannot handle it anymore.
Yeah, when it's too much and you are talking and talking and talking, it does not make any change. I think
Cannot
it is-
fight.
yeah, it's the
All
best
right, I
time.
want to ask one question. It just pop up in my head. Let's say you're being corrected. Would you cry about being corrected?
No,
At least, what about you?
If I have my reason, I cannot. If my fathers correct me, I cannot. Okay, dad, you're wrong. I'm like, no, I need time.
I was just like, okay, take the win.
Are you talking
I
about the African way? Because there's two types,
I cannot.
So
Say that you're wrong.
that
I will just-
African way, you definitely going to cry. So
No, but I think personally that's what make us strong.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, that's what make us strong. Because even that way we were being brought up, and sometimes even be yelled at, and then it just make us strong. But I think if you're being corrected for something that doesn't make sense, I think you shouldn't cry. Just accept it, and then, of course, we are all human beings, and sometimes you might act strong. No, in your mind, no. But when you come to think of it, you see that, okay, yeah, this thing really makes sense,
but that for some people that might come after crying. So so it is normal. It's
Right?
normal. So my guy. But anyway, so basically, I mean, it's fine that at least now we get to listen to two women's, about our topic.
Yeah.
Actually, this is going to be our third episode for this topic, and it's good like we at least had like different thoughts a part of our discussion. We have been having discussion for
And some disagreements.
a lot of disagreements for the last two episodes.
But
and,
it's good.
Yeah, You don't really have to agree on everything. So
Yeah.
ladies, do you have like I will ask again, do you have something like you didn't come with any question like
No,
no?
we are just listening for the next episode for us to ask you guys questions.
Mm.
Okay. Hmm. So my guy is skinny. Drop something for them. I feel that you have a lot there.
I'm trying to keep some.
Why? For when?
You see your mind. You see our face is showing like skinny. Don't
Please don't.
ask.
Please don't.
Don't ask. Don't
Skinny, please.
leave it. Leave it. Okay, for now. I don't have any question for now. But
Mm,
maybe as time goes on,
mm.
maybe I will have question for them. And we look forward to having you guys in the next episode. So
Will you be willing to collaborate with us anytime?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
right?
of course.
I
all
hope
right.
that the next time you have a lot to ask.
Yeah,
You
you
need
guys
to
should
come
come.
prepared.
You guys
Like
should come prepared. For us, we are always prepared, even on the spot. We are always
But
prepared.
me, I feel you guys just bring some positive energy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
thank you.
Thank you very
That's what
much.
we are trying to
Yeah,
put
that's
you
what we're
always.
trying to put out
Yeah,
there.
it's
Positive
motivation now.
vibes,
Yeah.
positive motivation as well.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I
So
think personally that's the point of that's the plan of it has always been the plan for Honest Mind podcast.
mhm.
It has always been the plan to motivate people and just reach out to people and
To share good energy,
people go through a lot in
a
life.
lot.
People go
Even
through a
though
lot in life.
this guy, you always think about his way of
Him
his
and
own
his
No,
way.
it's not my
friends.
Yeah, his
way.
own way of seeing things. That's how things are supposed to
No,
be.
no, no.
But it's good because there's agree and disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not about my way. I'm
Mm,
just trying to create some change. Trying to put some change out there
mm.
because maybe the other person way is the wrong way. So how do we change that person? Like turn the switch to put it
So
in the
you
good
don't
side.
think that your way is the wrong way?
Sometimes I'm wrong. No, honestly speaking, that's why I said I'm a teachable person.
Mm.
Sometimes I'm wrong, and I like people when I'm wrong. I like people who come to me and tell me like, "Skinny, you are wrong. Skinny, you mess up. This, that." I will listen to you, and then I will come into realization to say, you know what, I'm sorry, done.
If someone older say, skinny, you are wrong.
Mm.
But if there's someone like older than you, you can you say to someone you are wrong now?
Someone older than me, if I can tell them they are wrong, and when they are really wrong,
Yeah.
yeah, I
You
can.
will say,
Yeah.
because normally I can feel when at my age
Mm.
I will tell someone you are wrong. You marry, you are
Yeah, you're still young. I
Mm.
think that's just some people's mentality. As I'm here now, I have people who are way far older than me. Those are my friends. My friends are not even 20 something. They're like 30 something, almost 40. So when they are not doing something right, but you need to understand that even though you want to tell someone that's older than you that they're wrong, you come with low tone. First,